It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see which conference.
Welcome back to the Outlander Show and to the Baja, the River Hogs. Week 5, taking on the Saints. Let's crack some skulls. Let's get a good win over them. Make sure to check out our sponsors at Panda Supplements at pandasupplements.com. Hope you enjoy this ride that we're giving you with the good old River Hogs from the Omaha. But, you know, it's kind of like the Baja. So, hope you enjoy. Hit that thumbs up.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Now Carr. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So far this season, this defense has...
Trayvon Diggs gets us back to the Baja. Good interception by Major P. He's doing his thing over here.
Confidence builder for them and an absolute shot.
Look at that. Look at that.
Boop. Because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Touchdown! Mike Evans, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the River Hogs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The numbers there for Camaro from a week ago. 15 carries, 69 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Look at this defense against the pass. Just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem?
Robert Woods. Now inside the 25. Robert Woods. Touchdown. New Orleans. Robert Woods. 68 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Back onto the field comes this offense ready for their second drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
He completes it to Evans. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. 29 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, and it's 3rd and 5. Look at this defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. To throw, it's Carr. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's got room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Leave a block in the back. Offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one was accepted. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Past the 20, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass, 42 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. And they'll run again. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the River Hogs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Carr to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back to throw now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And some room to run now. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Blocking the back. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They'll drop to throw. There's Evans again, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 11. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And touchdown! Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the River Hogs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And the Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. Now Carr. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. That's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This is caught by Evans. Touchdown! Mike Evans with a milestone. Career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the River Hogs are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, will just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Throwing now is Carr. There's Chris Olave. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Carr going to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. Here's Carr. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw his Carr. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. He's still on his feet. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the 3rd quarter of action. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The River Hogs offense and their quarterback ready to go. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown! A big play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the River Hogs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The Saints offense and Derek Carr ready for this next possession. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now Carr. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Carr now to throw. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Now Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. Back to throw again. And Woods has it complete. Powers. Touchdown, Saints. Robert Woods with his second touchdown of the night. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is down to 24. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
96 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now a handoff running through the middle. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
That is caught.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Omaha.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the River Hogs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have.
And the catch made by Johnson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It's a gain of 10. And the Saints first down.
Here's Carr to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
They have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Steps away to his left. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. And his throw is incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 23. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get him down right around the 16. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now a man who tore up the Packers in the NFC title game a few years back. It's Raheem Mostert. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down. A first carry for Rachaad White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Right back to him on 1st down. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fighting his way through contact. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. That is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage
Damn.
of it today. What a
Derek Carr
dominant showing
did not
from
do
an
good.
offense that was
Too many
truly
interceptions
playing
thrown.
at an
I
elite
think that was
level
5
in
a
this
total.
contest.
Partner, this
Andrew
game
Pete
was
is
over
doing
a
his thing.
long
Get out of his
time
way.
ago, and you noticed they
And
did
here's
not
Derek
want
Carr
to
doing
slow
his thing.
down
Interception.
anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that
Caleb,
offense, and they
Mike
took advantage of
Evans,
every
making
second.
sure.
Guaranteed
Yeah, everybody had a good
popcorn
day
for
today.
everyone
Thank you for
in their
letting us
film
get our
session.
stats up on this big ass dude. Couldn't catch him to save our lives.
They boost their
Oh
record
my.
up to a strong 4-1.
The 2 touchdowns they got, that's all we could show.
Enjoy this one through the